Cool. We're live.
Hey.
We're not live, but cheers, bro.
Back at it.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming down, talking UFC. So we have UFC 300 coming up, which is a fucking fantastic card. Every single fight on the card I want to watch. I'm going to bring it up just to reference who's actually fighting. But what fights are you
Pumped to see?
pumped to see?
I mean, the early prelims fights are going to be ridiculous. I think we're talking about it. The Cody Garbrandt and Figueiredo is going to be ridiculous because homeboy's moving up in weight, and Garbrandt has been there, like, knocking dudes out recently. So it's like, can somebody move up from from straw to feather, right?
I think they are fly.
And he's going to straw.
And he's going to bantam.
Okay, one of the two.
Yeah.
But that one's gonna be crazy. Another one that I'm really interested in is the Aljo in Qatar.
Yeah.
That's gonna be nuts.
Yeah.
He's also going up, but probably the most excited one that's not on the card is gonna be the Jerry and Rocky, bro.
On the preliminary?
That's going to be a crazy one.
Jerry versus Rakic?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yuri was the champ one fight ago.
Yeah.
And now he's on the preliminary as the main event. That is fucking nuts. That's how stacked this card is.
I don't want to see I told you this before. I'm scared for the Justin Gaethje and Max Holloway fight.
So let's talk about it, bro. That's the one.
That's scary, dude.
That's the one. Yeah.
I love Max. Max bless. He's the best. He is the best boxer in UFC.
You think so?
I mean, better than O'Malley.
That's a fight that I would like to see at 145.
Happen,
why not?
I don't think it would happen.
No?
No.
Why?
I don't think it favors Max really.
You don't think so?
No.
To fight O'Malley?
Would he? Okay, you think he will? Because he normally fights at 135.
35.
And
Max is at 155 now.
155.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's.
You got to remember, he's older, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
I say this, if you're able to fight at a certain weight, that's why O'Malley's good. That's why a lot of these fighters are good, because they could get down to weight. Like Pieta. Pieta was, when he was fighting at, what was he, at 155.
Pieta?
No, he was at 185. When he was at 185, when he fought Adesanya.
Yeah.
He weighed in at 185, right? And then what was he on fight day? 2 something? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's a lot of weight too. And Max walks around probably Max is 5'9", so he's I think he's 5'9" or 5'10".
Yeah.
I know. He walks around probably at, I don't know, probably 180. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I would assume.
For sure.
Sometimes 170, 180. So to get all the way down to 145 like that and fight.
Yeah, that's
I think
nuts.
he could do it when he was young.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
When he was younger, maybe back in his prime. So yeah, there's just the two. O'Malley's in his prime, getting to his prime, and Holloway is he's at the peak of his prime right now and kind of heading down.
I think he's just trying to survive. I think what needs to happen is him and Volk need to go back and do it again.
You think so for a fourth time?
Yeah. He deserves it.
Max?
Yes. He's only lost to Volk.
Yeah.
And to Poirier when he moved up in weight, but at his weight class, he hasn't lost to anybody other than Volkanovski.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that one for me would be a little bit hard to sell because it's 3-0. It's fucking 3-0. But would I watch it again? Yeah, for sure I would watch it.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a big fan of the whole. But I will say this card is stacked. I'm not a big fan of the main.
The main event, same. I like Piera. I'm not a big fan of Jamal Hill.
No, I'm not. He's look. He did what Michael Cera did. Michael Cera cashed in. I don't know if you remember who Michael Cera is.
Michael Cera, no.
Okay, Michael Cera is the one who beat GSP. So he won the Ultimate Fighter.
Okay.
Michael Cera won. That's what Bobby Green was on that
or Matt. Matt Serra.
Matt Serra. I'm sorry. You're right. You're
Michael Cera's the
Michael
actor.
Cera's the actor, right?
Yeah.
Smoke weed before podcast, everybody. Condone it. Yes. So not super bad, but the Ultimate Fighter,
Yes.
Serra.
Yes.
So he cashed that in with GSP, right? And
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, he was a good fighter, but he lost the title when they fought again, he lost,
Yes.
right? So what I'm saying is Jamal Hill had his
time.
Matt Serra moment.
I
You know
see what
I'm
you're saying. Yeah.
It just I don't know.
I think he probably has a chance. Do you know the odds? Do you know the odds on that?
Of course I know the odds, Marty. I'm a degenerate gambler.
I would probably say
So-
Alex Pereira is favorite, right?
Yes. So Jamal Hill's plus 145.
Plus
So
145.
let's go through these favorable matchups, if you don't, real quick. Favorable matchups. So the Yan and Zhang, I forgot her name. You know how do you say her name?
Zhang and
Yizong Wang Yang.
Wei Li.
There you
Wei
go.
Li.
So she's plus 280.
Plus 280?
I'm sorry. Her opponent's plus 280.
Okay.
She's negative 360. So she's like supposed
Nice
to smash
favorite.
her. Yes.
Yeah.
Now Gaethje is favored by negative 210. Holloway's 170 plus 170.
Okay.
So this is the one that's nuts. Oliveira is the underdog, plus 200 against Armin.
Okay.
Armin's dope, but plus 200 good? I don't know. And
Yeah.
then Bo Nichols is just ridiculously favored at like minus 2,400. Bo Nichols is just going to ragdoll him. I want to see him and
Comes up.
bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, that would be insane, dude.
Yeah. Because they're both
Him-
185.
They are both these two. But okay, like, so Bo Nichols was defending like American wrestling because he's saying Habib said he could beat any wrestler.
I heard
And
that.
Did you see that stuff?
Yeah.
He was like, bro, like, there's no way, like, you'd beat our. He thinks he could beat like our gold medalist winner of fucking wrestling. And Bo Nichols was like, you're out of your mind. Like, of course not. You're not gonna do it. Like, if you do Sambo or like Greco,
Habib thinks
he could beat our
gold medalist.
wrestling.
In wrestling. Okay.
I would love to see that. I don't see why he doesn't do stuff like that.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't. Why don't
Compete
you
in jiu-jitsu or
compete in some
something?
stuff like that? You know what I mean? Like, you see Mighty Mouse doing it. He does all like he like submitted some big ass dude.
Yeah.
Like the other, like I think last week or 2 weeks ago or something like that. He did ridiculous.
Yeah. Khabib's the shit, dude. I love Khabib.
He is. I just think he shouldn't have retired early. That's me, but I get it. You know, his dad and all that stuff. Alhamdulillah. You
Yeah.
know, all that. So, you know, good for him. He's opening up schools. Fucking dude's making so much. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Yeah.
You know.
Lots of followers on Instagram, and he's just so fucking chill. He'll post like random ass shit, you know. That I'm loving the social posts from like Sean O'Malley, from Marab. I always love Khabib's posts. They're not really doing too much promotion of anything. Sugar Sean is doing a lot, but still he does it in a cool, funny way. So that's.
The one who I like is it's not UFC related. It's John Cena, dude. If you ever follow John Cena,
I think I should follow him.
it's just the dumbest post you'll ever see in your life. Like, it makes no fucking sense. It's like Hulk Hogan dressed up in like it's Hulk Hogan dressed
I love
up
that.
in like his attire, like in John Cena's attire, like in the jorts and all that stuff.
love
Like,
that.
just ridiculous. It's just dumb, and it'll be like a piece of shit in the road. He'll be like art or something. You know, he's just a very weird dude.
Yeah.
He seems like a cool dude, like to party with them.
I'll tell you what, I was watching a short interview with him, and he told me, he said on the interview that he was asked, have you ever like took down like a heavy chick? Like, what's the heaviest
Oh yeah,
you
he
ever took
loves him,
down?
dude. He loves him. I think he said the weight. Didn't
And he said
say
he
that?
had a good time. Yeah, he said he was like 240 to 2. He's a big dude, so you know what I'm saying? Like,
he added
he
to
probably
the
had a
dress.
good
and
time.
everything.
He's like, yeah.
Shout out to John Cena.
Yeah, shout out to John Cena. Okay, so back to
Jesus.
Justin Gaethje and Max Holloway though. I like this fight, but I know that Max takes a lot of hits, and Justin Gaethje hits really, really hard. He just knocked out Dustin Poirier, and he looks better and better.
Called it.
You did?
Yeah. I Khabib himself, the guy you said who is the greatest of all time, said that's the hardest hitting dude he's ever faced.
Yep.
And he throws those uppercuts. Ooh.
Oh my God,
bro! When he teed off on fucking
Chandler
Ferguson.
Oh, Ferguson.
Oh my God, bro! Like,
that's what I don't want to see happen to Max.
Yes, because now look at Ferguson, bro. You said it earlier. That's what's gonna make
Here's the thing: Max is looking like he did put on some weight, so they're fighting at 155, and he looks very strong.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's some stuff like that. How's your cardio?
Sure, I don't think he's gonna have a problem with cardio.
Well, I mean, when you're heavier, you're gonna do more. That's what I'm interested in, is even for the Aljo fight, because he's going up in weight.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
He's going up in weight. So, and he's on the early prelims. The prelims, folks, on free. You can watch that for free.
That's nuts.
That's ridiculous,
all right,
bro.
So this is the
Cater and him and Calvin Cater is ridiculous. Oh, Qatar. Is it Cater or Qatar? One of the two.
Cater, I think.
Sure.
So the opening fight for the prelims is Diego Lopez versus Sadiq Youssef. I haven't really seen Sadiq fight too much,
Lopes
but
is a stud, though, dude.
Lopes is a stud.
But Youssef is a stud too. He's a wrestler, and the last fight I saw of Lopes, he did very good against the wrestler, and then he caught him in like the second round. And like his last couple fights have been TKO'd. He's been like crushing dudes.
Lopes.
Yeah. But Youssef is a bad dude, bro.
I've never seen it, but I'm excited to see Diego fight. And then Holly Holm versus Kayla Harrison. Why not?
Catcher's mitt. Throw the catcher's mitt in there.
Calvin Cater versus Aljamain Sterling. Do you know the odds on that?
Of course.
Can you look that up? I'd be interested to see.
So I believe, Calvin's the underdog at plus 110. Aljo's favorite.
Plus 110. Okay, so they're pretty much even,
it's
though.
Pretty even. Same thing with the Prohaska fight. That's an even fight too.
Okay, but that is like, so Calvin Cater and Aljamain, they could be on the main card. Yuri Prohaska and Rakic could be on the main card.
That could be a headliner. That could be a fight night headliner.
That's interesting how they lined it up and put Bo Nickel on the main event. And then Charles Oliveira, who is like one of my favorite fucking fighters ever, because his fight style, he goes in for war. He's from the shoot to box camp, and they're notorious for just throwing it down in practice. And he's a bad motherfucker, dude. He's just very technical. And if it gets down to the ground, he's an animal.
And the thing is, he looked good on his last fight.
He's looked good for a few of his last fights. I mean, all of his last fights, he's looked good except for when he fought Khabib. Islam. Yeah.
He got caught in that choke quick. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't even think I think he underestimated how quick things can go sideways, because he's so used to. I remember seeing video of him, he'd go into guard, he'd pull guard, and people be like, "Fuck you, stand up."
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna do it with him. He's a practitioner on the ground. He's one dude you do not. He's like Ortega. Ortega is a really good. You put him on the ground, bro. Watch out. Especially if they're in guard. But Islam will fucking be like, all right, you want me to be on guard? I'll fucking take you down, and then I'll beat the shit out of you, and then the round will be over, and then I'm gonna do the same thing again. And again, like Khabib. Khabib did the same thing over and over and over. That's how he did it with McGregor.
Those guys are crazy, bro. Khabib
wild,
cloned another one of himself in Islam Makhachev. Nasty. Fucked Volk up with the head kick.
That fight shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't.
Honestly, though, 5 weeks.
Because he was supposed
5
to.
weeks?
Islam was supposed to fight. Islam was who?
Oliveira.
He was supposed to fight Oliveira. Okay.
And Oliveira got that cut over his eye.
Okay. Yeah, that should have been the fight.
That should have been the fight, and he probably would have won.
Maybe.
I think he would have won. I had money on him because
Charles.
Man, you know what? There's only one Dagestani fighter that I really like right now that he's fighting, but the last card he fought was in Abu Dhabi because he has no eye. Have you seen that guy?
No.
He has no eye. He's like a pirate. So he has damage to his eye. So it's like he's partially blind in his left eye or one of his eyes. He's like a blonde, redheaded Dagestani dude. Crazy dude. And he fought in Abu Dhabi, and everybody thought he won. But the only reason why he could fight in Abu Dhabi was because their commission is less strict on him fighting with that blind eye.
Oh.
So he can't really go anywhere else. Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like the only Dagestani fight that I like. Other than that, you know,
I get it.
USA, dude.
Yeah.
Or Brazil. Brazil's like good, you know, unless you're like Vanderlei Silva, you know, like
What's wrong with Vanderlei?
just I don't know, bro. Like I was a Chael Sonnen fan, bro. What now? What now, dude?
Yeah. What now? What now? What now?
I don't know, dude.
I
He just
don't want to fight you. I don't want to shake hands with you. I don't want to fight you.
fucking dude, so stupid. He's like a drunken uncle.
Oh man, that was great. Okay. What else? I'm not really too excited about the China versus China fight.
Nope.
All right, so let's go through the main card and just tell me your picks.
Sure.
Tell me your picks. So
Sure.
Bo Nickel versus Cody
Nickel.
Brundage.
Nickel.
Yep.
All
Yeah,
day.
Nickel. Charles Oliveira.
Oliveira.
You got Oliveira versus Armin Tarzukian.
Mm-hmm.
And then Justin versus Max. This is the one we keep on talking about right here. This
Justin?
is you got Justin.
Yeah.
You got Justin.
If I'm going to put money on it, which I am, this is my pick. This is the part I'm putting in. It is going to be Gaethje. I think it's going to be a war, and I think it's going to go to either a split or, a draw. It could go to be a draw, or Justin's going to just beat the shit out of him. I don't think beat the shit out of him. I think it's just going to be like, it's okay. Yeah, I think it's good. They're gonna beat the shit out of each other, dude. They're gonna be. It's gonna be like bad, and Max is gonna get the worst of it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like the Dustin versus Max fight at 155.
Yeah, or I mean, he could get clipped, but I think betting man, I'm gonna go with Justin.
Justin, yeah, same.
Next one.
Same. Next one, Whaley versus.
I'm not touching that fight.
Jan.
I'm not.
You're not going to bet on that fight?
Nah,
No.
I'm not a real
Okay. And then Alex versus Jamal.
Alex.
Alex.
All day. Yeah.
So when you parlay, you're just going to do 4 for the main card?
For the main card, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's this. So I'm doing a parlay each card. So
Okay, let's go through the early prelims.
Oh, the prelims, yeah.
These ones are the early prelims.
Okay. So
The
the
early prelims, bro.
it's 3:00. Yeah, I'm gonna be drinking since 3:00, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's going to be fun.
It's gonna be great.
It's going to be fun, bro. Just a day full of fights.
So to start with the first one. The first one is Figueiredo and
Cody Garbrandt.
I'm going Figueiredo.
You going Figueiredo?
Yeah.
Why?
Is
What's the odds on that? Is he a favorite?
He's the favorite. Yeah, Cody's the underdog. I like Cody, but the thing is I don't want to bet with my heart because that will kill me. But who knows? He's plus 235.
Plus 235 Cody is?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then I'm probably going to go with Jim Miller and Bobby Green. That's going to be a banger too. Jim Miller is like old, bro. He's been in there for I think over almost 20 years now.
Yeah. Bobby Green's a veteran too.
He was on one of the first UFCs, when it was in the double digits. Do you know what I mean? So that's how long he's been.
Jim Miller has the most wins UFC
Is that what
wins.
they say? Yeah. So it's only right that he's in. But I got Bobby Green.
You got Bobby Green on that one? Okay.
I'm not touching the Andrade and Rodriguez one.
Okay.
And then I got Turner over Jalen
Renato.
Turner. Oh, yeah.
Renato Moicano.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would have to probably agree with that. I feel like Davison Figueiredo has been just more active and I think he's younger. I don't know their age, but Cody is like hot and cold kind of
He's
thing.
been on a win streak. Don't get me wrong. Why he's on there is because people know who he is. Do you know what I mean? Like, who's going to draw more of an attention?
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be Cody.
Yeah, Cody's cool, man. He's like,
him and TJ's beef was dope.
Him and TJ's beef was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Cody's he's just tatted up. His neck's tatted up.
Yeah. Plus, he does that little fucking dance and shit.
He did. Oh, yeah. That was pretty good. So, yeah, that was a pretty epic matchup between Cody and TJ.
Yeah.
And then Bobby, I think I got Bobby Green. I like the way that he fights, and I think that he can beat Jim Miller. You're right, Jessica Andrade and Mariana. I don't know anything about Mariana. And then Jalen Turner versus Renato Moicano. I like Jalen Turner on that.
Holly Holmes is going to get fucked up, by the way.
You think so?
She's on the prelims. She's going to get rocked, dude.
Michaela Harrison.
Yeah, dude.
Why do you think that?
Kayla Harrison is a boxer. She's like an actual like.
Was she a boxer or a wrestler? I thought she was a wrestler.
She's good at one thing, dude. She's like minus 470. So she's like, yeah. Holly Holmes is plus 370. So I don't know, but also the Aljo in Qatar is. Calvin's plus 110. So I'm going on this card. I would go Aljo, Jury, and Kayla.
Aljo, Jury, and Kayla. How about the first fight? Are you touching that one? Sadiq versus Diego Lopes.
Oh, yeah, Lopes.
You're going Lopes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Lopes all day, dude.
I think that I want that as well. I want Diego. And then I didn't know Kayla was that big of a favorite.
Yeah.
So I have to say that too.
Plus,
and
you got to think, dude, Holly Holmes, like, she's old, bro. She's getting up there. That last fight of hers was like
True.
She won by decision. She didn't, like, knock her out.
True.
Well, actually, no, she did. I think the girl she was just, like, bombing on this chick, and she just, like, they stopped it.
I don't recall her last fight. But,
they're like, she's back. I'm like, no, she's not. She got lucky, dude. You know what I mean?
And you think Aljo's going to take it over Cater?
I think he's going to be stronger. Cater is a dog if he stands up with him, but I think Aljo's going to take him out. I think he's going to take him to the ground and, like, do you know what I'm saying? Because he's, like...
And Aljo's a champ, bro. He's been a champ.
Aljo's a fucking specimen, my boy. He is, like, dude, like, strong, bro. Like, it's like, bro, like, you walk around that, like, what the fuck? There's certain people that are just, like, oh, bro, like, you're just, like, built like a tank, bro. There's certain people that just have naturally strength. He's somebody who's just naturally strong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
he probably doesn't even have to work out, and he still looks...
I'm sure he does, but, well,
ripped.
Yeah.
One of those guys, just freak genetics.
Yeah.
You
know, some people... Yeah, dude. There's genetics.
I think I would go with Aljo as well, because I really haven't seen too much from Cater, aside from when he got his ass beat by Max. So that's really the only.
And Cater was on an undefeated streak. Then he lost.
Again, bro, like Max is I
think he lost to Max and he lost to someone else.
Was it Arnold Allen?
I think he did lose to Allen. Yeah. No, Arnold Allen was the one that was on the streak. And I think he still has it going because of that. Yeah.
Okay. And then Yuri Prohaska. that guy's a character, Yuri Prohaska. Yeah, he's
that stare down with him and Pieta was the fucking best thing I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
That was the most intense stare down I've ever fucking seen. Like that was Alex is a scary fucking person.
He's just cold. He's stone cold killer.
Fucking person. Bro. I would like if, dude. There was one dude. I don't know if you saw it. It was just like where like Izzy ran into this fool, bro, at the airport, and he was like, "I can't believe I ran into this fool." And he turns around, and Alex doesn't even notice him, and then he noticed he's recording him, and he's just staring at him, dog, mad dogging him. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Take my wallet.
Alex Pereira has become one of my favorite fighters from the moment he flying kneed some dude in the face in the UFC, and I was like, wow, that's cool. And then he got a cool, like, nice little walkout celebration where he just like shoots an arrow into the cage.
Well, that's for his culture. He's actually is like a hunter. That's what he does. Like he hunts with a bow and arrow, which is like crazy.
From the Amazon.
Yeah. Because he's
Brazilian.
Brazilian. Yeah. So it's the Panther. That's why he's the Panther.
Is that what he is?
Pieta. That's what he has. Like he'll always has like something to do with the Panther. Like all the stuff he has are like teeth from panthers and stuff like that. It's just crazy. Well, it's just good. He keeps to his culture, bro. You know, like it's fantastic.
For sure.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, and he's like he's just a weird dude because he's so introverted. It doesn't have too much to say, but has got out of his shell more and more ever since he's been in the UFC. And
he's a confident guy.
It is great, and he fucking throws down, which is the most important.
And he has Teixeira Glover to help him with his ground game, and he's superb. I mean, with Jury, he was really good against a takedown, and with what's his name, Djokovic. No, what's his name?
The Polish Power.
Yeah, what was his name?
Yeah, legendary Polish Power.
Brakovic or Brolowski?
No, his name is what is his name?
Oh my God! Sorry,
it's something like Jan
Blachowicz.
Yeah, Blachowicz.
Yeah, he couldn't take him down. And he kept at it, but he didn't take him down. Did not take him down.
I haven't seen Rakic fight too much, but I know that they're like big dudes. Alexander Rakic, the guy that Yuri's facing. But who do you got in that one?
Jury. Yeah. Jury.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much it, folks. Again, which fight are you looking forward to the most?
Which fight am I looking forward to the most? That I'm like, ooh. The match.
So how about this? Like, if you had to bet who is gonna get a fight of the night?
Oh, bro, that's fight of the night.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna call it. I'm calling my shots. Performance of the night is gonna be Pieta. I think Pieta's gonna fucking this dude's gonna piece him up. He's gonna try to stand up with him, and he's gonna fuck him up. And then fight of the night is gonna be Max and
Gaethje. Yeah,
that's easy. Or it can go to Oliveira, and because they could just be fucking taking people down or whatever, man. This could be crazy. It's gonna be a good fight, folks. Best fight card
in a fucking minute
of all time. This is the greatest fight card of all time.
Yeah. Promotion for UFC 300.
The greatest fight card.
If you have not seen a UFC card, if you have not seen it, this is the one to watch. You can watch it for free. The early prelims are probably on ESPN
3 o'clock.
And the preliminary cards are free as well. So,
ladies, get interested in the UFC for your man.
Yeah, holler at your boys. Hey! All right. Thanks. Thanks, Bryan.
Yeah.